Hello and welcome to Sitaara Tarot. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and this reading is for the air signs. So that's Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for April 2021. So apologies to my regular viewers. This isn't my normal format. I normally do the readings for each individual zodiac, but unfortunately my month and probably next month has been really crazy busy, and this was the only sort of way I could get a video out this month. So my apologies, and hopefully we'll be back to the normal format for the May readings. So we'll begin. So we have 8 cards here for the air signs. And there's a very strong message coming through, and because I'm doing it as all the 3 different zodiac signs, just placing the messages in the area of the life that fits for you, and hopefully you will get some messages through this reading if you resonate with it. And also just to let you know, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. So we'll begin. So there's a really strong feeling coming through this reading, and as I was shuffling the cards, my stomach started turning, like literally, like, you know, that churny feeling of your stomach, like feeling a little bit sick. And I really feel that's related to this card here, the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel that in the month of April for the air signs, something's happening in your life that you've been somewhat worried about, concerned about, and it's been on your mind for some time. And it's making you feel quite anxious, and you may even feel that in your stomach, feeling sort of nauseous and kind of a little bit sick. However, by the end of the month, it's all gonna come good. So the card here, the Wheel of Fortune, it really feels like things are turning. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it can be turning in or out of your favour. But to be honest, for me, the Wheel of Fortune, I always sort of see it as like, what's the word, cycles of life, and not to get attached to good fortune or bad fortune. So it is what it is. But I really feel that this card is really kind of generating that feeling I'm feeling physically in my stomach, and that kind of anxious feeling of something that you're going through is upside down, has its ups and downs. It's a bit like you've been on a Ferris wheel. So sometimes it's like, oh yeah, this is working, and then all of a sudden there's this disappointment, and you're kind of back to square one. And then, oh yeah, it's working now, and then all of a sudden you're back to square one. And that's been going on for some time, but I really feel that in the month of April, that's coming to an end. That kind of cycle, of that churning cycle. So the reason why I'm sort of saying that, because there is this beautiful cup here, the Knight of Cups, and I really feel that there's this lovely offer coming in, and I really feel that you're being supported by universe. So if you are resonating with this reading, just hang in there and just trust universe, because whatever's unfolding for you in the month of April and beyond April, it's for your own good, and it's gonna come good. So just let that process unfold. Don't get attached to it, and just kind of ride them waves. So that's the message that's coming through with these 2 cards here. Then we go into the 7 of Swords, which is being paired by the Tower card, and again, to do with the same situation. So whatever this may be, it could be connected to a relationship you're going through, it could be to do with work, it could be to do with a home, your family, whatever area of your life, but whatever's been on your mind, and you've been churning over for some time now, this is a month where it's kind of it's at the end of that process, and it's going to go through some cycles, and by the end of April it's all going to come good. And there's going to be things that need to be stripped away. So with the 7 of Swords, often that's it's connected with the air signs, and it's about can be about deceit, but really what I'm reading in with this message here is that things need to be removed. So universe is going to actually step in and help you with this process, that for you to move forward in this situation and to get further down on your journey, that things need to kind of crumble and disintegrate and move out of your life. So whatever that may be for you, so that could be say it's related to moving home, it could be about decluttering. So something as simple as that, getting rid of stuff that you no longer need so you can move to a new home. If it's about moving on to a new relationship, it could be about getting rid of any emotional baggage. I know that's really hard, but you know, stuff that you're really holding on to that's not really going to serve you in the relationship that you're going to be stepping into. So there's a bit of a clearing out, and I feel that you're going to really feel that energy in the second week of April. So that a real kind of getting rid of stuff, whatever that stuff is for you. And then by the time we move into probably about the third week of April, I have to say that's when you're going to feel the glory, and you're going to feel, and I really feel the energy of the Emperor here, which is the number 4. Number 4 is really about stability, and the Emperor is the major arcana. You've actually got 3 major arcanas out of these 4, which is quite a significant amount, and you've got the Tower, another major arcana. So there's a few major arcana. So I feel it's going to be a really big month for you, air signs. So with the Emperor, I really feel this is your energy if you're resonating with this. So by the time you get to towards the end, maybe the third week of April, you're going to really find you're going to be settled, and you're going to find that stability, and there's going to be clarity that comes in. So whatever you've been churning over, worried about, and this process that you've been sort of working through for some time now, you're really going to find that sort of light bulb moment and clarity and the way forward. And that's, you've got the Ace of Swords, and I really feel that's connected to the Emperor, where you've kind of gaining insight about this situation and a way to move forward, and you're becoming stronger within yourself. So you're really sort of standing your ground, and being able to take control and leadership of this situation, leadership of your life, of the situation, and feeling confident, which is great, because the beginning of the reading, there's a real sort of sense of uncertainty and feeling a little bit sick. I mean, I physically felt sick when I was shuffling the cards. But by the time you get to the third week, you're really sort of settled into a more stable energy, and being able to see clearly. And as you move forward towards the end of April, you are going to be extremely victorious. And I know this is a very general reading, because I am reading for 3 different zodiac signs. So just placing these messages in the area of the life that really fits for you. So whatever this situation is that you're grappling with, you are going to gain stability in it, you're going to gain clarity in it, and you're going to be victorious. And what's telling me is this beautiful card here, and it's the Judgment card. And the energy that's coming off this card is really a celebration and a release and a rebirth. And it could be, because with the Judgment card, it's quite often, you know, that second chance, that sort of... what's the word, like a renaissance of something that you thought was kind of dead and buried and gone, but it's been given new life. So there is a really strong energy of a celebration as well. I feel like I think it's a 10 of Cups. That's the energy that I'm getting, like this really happy family celebration, and a real release, and a release of the sort of pressure that you've been under around this situation. And it's paired with this card here, which is the 9 of Swords. And with the 9 of Swords, it's often about worry and overthinking and sleepless nights. But the message that's coming through with this is actually quite different. The message that's coming through with the pairing with the Judgment card is, by the end of April, when you've worked through this situation, the trials and tribulations of this situation that you're working through, and having to let go of things that's no longer serving you so you can move forward, and finding stability in this situation, and finding clarity and awareness, and being victorious in the situation, it's like there's this massive release. And I feel like crying. I feel like like I just want to, you know, when you kind of come to the end of a race, and God, I am feeling like crying. I'm gonna not cry, but you know, when you come to an end of a race and it's been really bloody hard, the race, and you kind of collapse at the end and you're just full of tears, and they're kind of tears of release and joy, but you've won. You've won the race, but it comes with that release of, thank goodness that's over. And it's more of a release card, this Nine of Swords. That's how I see it. So see how this person here is like crouching over. It's like you're just sort of bent over and that, I made it. I've got through it. I've made it. It's over and I'm victorious. So it's part of this celebration, but it's a very sort of gut-wrenching celebration. You know, like, you may be in tears by the end of April, but there'll be tears of release and tears of joy. So not tears of frustration or worry. It's going to be tears of release and relief that it's all over. You're victorious, whatever this may be for you, and just placing that in the part of your life that fits for you. So what I'm going to do now, I've got a couple of decks of oracle cards, and I'm going to shuffle. I might start with this deck here actually. I'm going to shuffle, and I'm just going to pull a card from each deck for each of the signs. I'm going to start off with Gemini. So just, oh, this is the one. So the card that you have, my lovely Geminis, is, oh, boundaries. Oh, I love this card. So there's me looking at it. Let me see if I can show you. So see, I can get it without reflection. So boundaries. So this is for Geminis, and I have to say, for this card, what's coming to me, not necessarily related to boundaries, but I really, when I was shuffling the deck earlier for your reading, the Nine of Pentacles fell out. And I thought, oh, I wonder if that's going to come out in the reading. I put it back in the deck, but I just felt it was significant. And I have to say, see this lady on the left, my dear gems, I really feel she reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is the sort of feminine energy of abundance. And she's in her beautiful garden and she's worked really hard to get there. So I really feel that's a message for Gemini, that, dear Geminis, you are going to find abundance and you're going to find your place, and you've worked really, really hard to get there. And I feel it's connected to, you know, this journey that you've been on, and I think you've been on it for some while, but you are going to be absolutely victorious. So if you are moving home, I think you could be moving to a place that is really your place, and it may have a really lovely garden as well. So I mean, that may not connect with everybody, but there's definitely a sense of abundance for our lovely gems. And I'm just going to pull you another one. Oh, nice. You've got this wonderful card, Geminis, and it's come to the edge, and it's number 36. And I have to say, this is definitely the message that's coming through, is take a leap of faith. So whatever this situation is that you're traveling through in the month of April that is making your stomach churn, but you are going to be victorious, you will need to take a leap of faith in that experience or that journey. So this is really reminds you of the Fool card, where you need to come to the edge and really have that energy of that naive energy of taking a leap of faith. Because it is going to work for you. It definitely is going to work for you. So that's beautiful messages for lovely Gemini. So now I'm just going to pull another card for Libra. So let's see what the little message is for Libra. And I apologize, I have to do the reading in this way, doing it to the elements rather than the individual zodiac signs. But just time-wise, it's been crazy for me. And I think next month it's going to be pretty crazy too. So, and I really wanted to get a video out. Oh, here's your card. So this is for Libra. Oh, nice. Guardian. This is such a beautiful card. So this is for Libra. So I have to say, I do feel that you are definitely, Libra, in this situation that you're going through in April, you are definitely being protected by spirit. I think they're looking over you. So whatever journey you need to go on, so see how this woman is in this boat here, and she's traveling on this journey. She's being protected by this figure here, looking down and protecting and guiding her on her way. So that's a message for Libra. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm just going to pull another card for Libra. Okay, another, oh, here it is. They're coming. Chop wood. Okay, so chop wood is an interesting card, because really what chop wood is in this deck is really about getting on and doing the job, and sort of how I'm going to explain it. So in connection to what's happening for you in the month of April and whatever you're going through, it's basically get your head down and do what you need to do. And I feel that I'm just going to place that here with Guardian. So I feel that on the earthly realm for lovely Libras, if you can get your head down and make the list of what you need to do, and tick that list off and go through it methodically, you are actually going to be supported by Spirit. So they're going to sort of guide you. They're going to open up the opportunities. You don't have to find these opportunities. You just have to get on and do. So that's the message that's coming through for Libra. And then I'll pull a card for Aquarius. So a little message for Aquarius, please, universe. Oh, here it is. Oh, nice. Sincere relationships. So this is a beautiful card for Aquarius, sincere relationships. So if this situation is about a relationship, I really feel that at the end of April, lovely Aquarius, you may be coming together with somebody very significant to you, and it's going to be a very respectful relationship and harmonious. So that's a really beautiful message for Aquarius, and I'll just pull another card to support that card, because as I said, whatever this situation is, it's going to be different for everybody, but you, by the end of April, you are going to be victorious in the situation. But there's going to be some sort of stomach churning situations before you get to the end of April. Oh, here we go. Here's the card. Poised. That's a beautiful card. So with poise, I really feel this reminds me also of the Fool card. See, reminds you of this coming to the edge as well that Gemini got. And I feel it's really about being ready. So getting yourself ready for this situation that you're going to be victorious in. And if it is connected to a significant relationship, getting yourself ready for that. So you know where I said earlier about this Seven of Swords and the Tower, things need to be sort of pulled away or disregarded or decluttered. If it is about being victorious in a significant relationship by the end of April for you lovely Aquarius, I do feel there needs to be some letting go of some emotional baggage. So getting yourself prepared, getting yourself ready for this relationship. So they're the messages for the lovely air signs. I hope you resonated with them, and if you did, please press like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next month. Take care. Bye.